Did you know that almost half of the 10 amendments in the Bill of Rights protect those accused or convicted of crimes? Why is that? American colonists often believed they were convicted unjustly of crimes against the British Crown. They protested British taxation on their goods and were often accused of smuggling to avoid paying taxes. British officials ransacked colonial homes looking for untaxed goods, and Americans accused of crimes were sent back to England for trial, where juries did not contain sympathetic friends and neighbors, and they were less likely to get a fair hearing. They had first-hand experience of what it was like to have all the powers of the state trying to punish you. So the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 8th Amendments all limit the power of the criminal justice system. The 5th Amendment says that no person can have life or liberty taken away without due process of law. That means when a person is accused of a crime, the law should treat them as if they are innocent until proven guilty by the government. Also, police, prosecutors, and judges have to follow established rules for investigating and punishing crimes. And the government has to prove someone is guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Not 100%, but pretty close. The 5th Amendment also says a jury, a group of people from the community with power to make legal decisions, must be involved in the criminal process. In federal courts, you can't even be charged with a crime unless a grand jury says there is enough evidence to move forward. The grand jury is supposed to limit the power of the prosecutor, who works for the government. Then, once the case goes to trial, defendants cannot be forced to testify against themselves, also known as the right to remain silent. Some TV shows call it taking the fifth. Finally, if you are found not guilty, the government cannot charge you again with the same crime, a principle called double jeopardy. Otherwise, the state could keep trying you over and over and over until a jury finally agrees to convict you. From beginning to end of the criminal process, the 5th Amendment sets limits on the power of the government because Americans do not want to risk punishing innocent people. Why is the presumption of innocence so important?